President Trump is now openly teasing, I think that's a fair word to use, Vladimir Putin about giving Ukraine weapons that could dismantle the Red Army.
I did actually say, would you mind if I gave a couple of thousand Tomahawks to your opposition? I did say that to him. I said it just that way. He didn't like the idea. He really didn't like the idea. No, I said it that way. You have to be a little bit lighthearted sometimes.
And remember, Vladimir Putin understands English and American sarcasm. He studies American movies to get it. The question now is, will Trump actually follow through on this threat? This hour, Buck Sexton, Brent Sadler on dire consequences for Putin. Shan Wu, Barrett Berger react to the John Bolton indictment. Mike Nellis goes scorched earth on the texting scandal that is rocking the Republican Party. Should also rock the Democratic Party. First, our Why It Matters segment tonight. President Trump's success in the Middle East gives him both more power and a lot more flexibility in his push for peace between Ukraine and Russia. Surprising turn of events, he spoke with Vladimir Putin today. He's going to meet with Vladimir Zelenskyy tomorrow before trying to get both men into the same room.
We have a problem. They don't get along too well, those two, and it's sometimes tough to have meetings, so we may do something where we're separate but equal.
So Trump could convince Putin to negotiate, and actually negotiate in good faith, by giving Ukraine Tomahawks. They're the most advanced weapons Russia will have ever faced. And they would change the tide of the war significantly because they would allow Ukraine to fire deep into Russian territory. It puts Moscow in range, the Russians' drones factory, their big military and air force bases. But Trump keeps going back and forth on this. He does not appear to have made up his mind.
I've sort of made a decision, pretty much. If this war's not going to get settled, I'm going to send them Tomahawks. But we need them. I mean, we can't deplete for our country.
We do not know what message Trump gave Putin on the phone today. We do know that the former KGB spy master is unrivaled at playing the victim and playing for time and ingratiating himself to his enemies. We've come a long way since Trump looked Zelenskyy square in the face and said, "You don't have the cards." Remember, that was back in March. So a lot's changed since the first Trump-Zelenskyy meeting. A lot has changed since the first Trump-Putin meeting. Trump's deal in the Middle East could be the key to solving this war for a number of reasons. Number one, Putin is more isolated than he has been during his 25 years in power. He just canceled his planned Arab summit. Evidently, there weren't enough Arab leaders who would show up. Notice the difference when you look at Trump's trip to Egypt earlier this week. Each one of those squares represents a world leader who showed up just to get their picture taken with Donald Trump for about 30 seconds. And that picture right there says everything you need to know about Donald Trump's influence in the world right now. And it took one decision 116 days ago to get it. Trump used B-2 bombers in Iran to send his message to the Iranians, to Hamas, to the whole world. If Putin is going to be delivered a message, that would come by Tomahawks.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.